Stop what you are doing right now. Because if you have ever seen a cockroach in your kitchen, even just one, I need you to watch this entire video. Here is the truth nobody tells you. If you see one cockroach, there are at least 200 more hiding inside your walls, inside your cabinets, under your refrigerator, behind your stove. You just cannot see them yet. And here is what makes me really angry. Every year, Americans spend over $6 billion on pest control. $6 billion. For a problem that a $1 powder from your grocery store can solve permanently. I am Dr. Lisa, and today I am going to show you exactly what this powder is, why it works better than any pest control spray, and the exact method to use it so that every single cockroach in your home is dead within 72 hours and never comes back. The pest control industry spent decades making sure you never found out about this. Today that changes. Stay until the end, because I am going to show you the most important step that 99% of people skip. Skip it, and nothing works. Do it right, and your cockroach problem is gone forever. Let's go. First, let's talk about why cockroaches are so hard to get rid of. Most people think they have a dirty kitchen. That is not the real problem. Cockroaches do not come into your home because it is dirty. They come in because your home has 3 things they need: warmth, moisture, and food. Even the cleanest kitchen in the world can have cockroaches. Here is what most people do not know about cockroaches. They are one of the oldest creatures on Earth. They have been alive for over 300 million years. They survived whatever killed the dinosaurs. Why? Because they adapt extremely fast. Here is the scary part: the sprays and chemicals that pest control companies sell you. Cockroaches develop resistance to them within just a few generations. A cockroach generation is only 3 months. So within 6 to 9 months of using the same spray, it stops working completely. The cockroaches are now immune. And what does the pest control company tell you? You need our premium treatment. It costs more, but it works better. And then 6 months later, same story, different spray, more money. This is a cycle designed to keep you paying forever. But here is what they never tell you. Cockroaches cannot, and I mean cannot, develop resistance to physical killing methods. If something kills them physically, by damaging their body, they have no way to evolve around it. No resistance, no immunity, no survival. And the $1 powder I am about to show you kills cockroaches in exactly this way. Physically, permanently, forever. So what is this powder? Boric acid. Plain simple boric acid powder. You can find it at any grocery store, pharmacy, or hardware store for under $1. Sometimes it is labeled as borax, which is slightly different but works in the same way. Now I know what you are thinking. That sounds too simple. If it worked, everyone would know about it. And that is exactly the point. Everyone should know about it. Boric acid has been used for pest control since 1948. It is one of the most studied and proven pest control substances in the world. The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency in the USA, approved it for home pest control decades ago. It is in scientific journals. It is in university research papers. It has been tested thousands of times, and every single study shows the same result. Boric acid eliminates cockroach infestations completely within 72 hours when used correctly. 72 hours. So why does nobody know about this? Because boric acid costs $1. A pest control company cannot build a billion-dollar business on a $1 solution. So they created expensive proprietary sprays with long chemical names that sound scientific and impressive. And they charged you $150 for a visit. And then $150 again in 6 months when the cockroaches came back. Because their spray stops working. But boric acid never stops working. Let me explain exactly why. Here is the science behind why boric acid is so powerful against cockroaches. When a cockroach walks through boric acid powder, even a tiny amount, the powder sticks to its legs and body. Cockroaches are very clean creatures. They constantly groom themselves, just like cats. So when they groom, they ingest the boric acid. Once inside the body, boric acid does 2 things. First, it damages the cockroach's digestive system. It interferes with how their body processes nutrients. They slowly starve from the inside even while eating. Second, boric acid is abrasive on an insect's exoskeleton. It damages the waxy protective layer on their body that keeps moisture in. Without this layer, the cockroach dehydrates and dies. This is a physical process, not a chemical one. A cockroach cannot evolve a different digestive system. It cannot grow a different exoskeleton. So boric acid works the same way in 2025 as it did in 1948, every single time. But here is the bonus, and this is the part that makes boric acid so powerful compared to any spray. When a cockroach that has walked through boric acid goes back to the nest, it carries the powder with it. The other cockroaches in the nest groom each other. They share food, they touch each other, and the boric acid spreads through the entire colony. One cockroach becomes the carrier. The carrier kills hundreds. No spray in the world does this. This is why boric acid does not just kill the cockroaches you see. It kills every single cockroach hiding in your walls, your cabinets, and under your appliances. That is the secret. Here is everything you need. Simple, cheap. You can get all of this today. Item 1. Boric acid powder. Look for boric acid or borax powder at your pharmacy or grocery store. Cost: under $1 for a small container. Under $3 for a large container that will last you years. Item 2. Peanut butter or sugar. This is the bait. Cockroaches are attracted to the smell. Cost: you already have this at home. Item 3. An old spoon or small squeeze bottle for applying the powder precisely. Item 4. Rubber gloves. Always wear gloves when handling boric acid. It is safe for humans in small amounts, but you do not want to handle it directly. Item 5. A flashlight. You need to see into dark corners and under appliances. Total cost: under $3. Probably $0 if you have boric acid and the other items already. Compare that to a pest control visit. In the USA, $150 to $300 per visit. And they will recommend monthly visits, that is $1,800 a year, for a $1 powder. This is the most important part of the video. The reason most people say, "I tried boric acid and it did not work," is because they applied it wrong. The method matters as much as the product. Follow every single step exactly as I show you. Step 1. Find the cockroach highways. Cockroaches are creatures of habit. They always travel the same paths every night. These are called cockroach highways. Where are they? Under the refrigerator, under the stove, inside cabinet hinges, behind the dishwasher, under the kitchen sink, along the back wall of cabinets, around any pipes that come through walls, behind the microwave. Take your flashlight and check all of these areas right now. Look for black droppings that look like coffee grounds. Look for dark smear marks along walls. Look for shed skins. These tell you exactly where the cockroaches are traveling. Mark these areas in your mind. This is where you will apply the boric acid. Step 2. Make the boric acid bait. Plain boric acid powder works, but you can make it even more powerful by mixing it with bait. Take 3 parts boric acid powder. Add 1 part peanut butter or 1 part sugar. Mix it into a thick paste. The peanut butter or sugar attracts the cockroaches. The boric acid kills them. This mixture is 3 times more effective than plain boric acid because the cockroaches actively seek it out instead of just accidentally walking through it. Step 3. Apply in thin lines, not piles. This is the most critical step. Most people pour big piles of boric acid. This is completely wrong. Cockroaches are smart. If they see a big pile of white powder, they walk around it. You need to apply boric acid in a line so thin that you can barely see it. Think of it like dust, not powder. The cockroach should not even know it walked through it. That is how thin the application needs to be. Use your squeeze bottle or old spoon to apply a paper-thin line along every cockroach highway you identified. Apply it along the back wall inside every cabinet, under the refrigerator along the floor, under the stove along the floor, around all pipe entry points and walls, along the inside of the cabinet under the sink, behind the dishwasher, along any wall where you saw droppings. Step 4. Place the bait paste in dark corners. Take small amounts of your boric acid and peanut butter paste, about the size of a pea, and place them in dark hidden corners. Under the refrigerator, in the back corner of cabinets, under the sink near the pipes. Do not place it in open areas. Cockroaches only come out in the dark and in hidden spaces. If the bait is in the open, they will not touch it. Step 5. Do not disturb it. Leave everything exactly as you placed it for 72 hours. Do not clean it. Do not vacuum near it. Do not spray anything near it. The boric acid needs time to be picked up by the cockroaches and spread through the colony. In the first 24 hours, you may actually see more cockroaches than usual. This is a good sign. It means the boric acid is disturbing them, and they are moving around. By 48 hours, numbers will drop significantly. By 72 hours, the infestation should be completely eliminated. Step 6. Reapply after cleaning. After 72 hours, clean your kitchen normally. Then reapply a fresh thin layer of boric acid in all the same locations. Leave this permanent layer in place. This is your insurance policy. Any new cockroach that enters your home, from outside, from a neighbor, from grocery bags, will walk through the boric acid and die before it can start a new colony. This is why boric acid is a permanent solution. The pest control spray wears off in 2 weeks. Your boric acid layer stays effective for months. Now, the mistake that makes boric acid not work, and there are 3 of them. Mistake 1, applying too much. I said this already, but I am saying it again because it is the #1 reason people fail. Too much powder. Cockroaches walk around it. Thin as dust. That is the rule. If you can clearly see a white line, it is too much. Reduce it by half. Mistake 2, applying in wet areas. Boric acid does not work when it is wet. It clumps together and loses its effectiveness completely. Do not apply it directly under the sink where water drips. Do not apply it near the dishwasher door seal where steam comes out. Keep it in dry areas only. If your application area gets wet, reapply immediately after it dries. Mistake 3, using it with other sprays. If you spray cockroach spray at the same time, cockroaches will smell the chemical and change their travel routes. They will avoid the boric acid entirely. Stop using all other sprays for at least 2 weeks before using this method. Let the cockroaches return to their normal highways. Then apply the boric acid. Let me tell you something important. The pest control industry in the United States is worth over $22 billion. And boric acid has been known to work since 1948. If every household in America knew about this $1 solution, the pest control industry would lose most of its residential business overnight. So what did they do? They lobbied, they advertised, they created flashy products with names like Ultra Kill Pro Max Formula and charged $50 for a bottle. They ran TV commercials showing actors in hazmat suits spraying mysterious chemicals as if the only way to kill bugs was to hire a professional with special equipment. They made you feel like this problem was too complicated for a regular person to solve alone. It is not complicated. It never was. A $1 powder, applied correctly, done in 20 minutes. That is all it takes. And that is what this channel is about. Every single week, I find one thing that an industry has spent millions hiding from you, and I show you exactly how to do it yourself for almost nothing, because you deserve to know. 3 bonus tips before I go. Bonus tip 1, for severe infestations. If you have a very bad infestation, cockroaches everywhere, combine the boric acid method with diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous earth is another natural powder that costs about $5. It works by physically cutting the cockroach's exoskeleton when they walk through it. Apply diatomaceous earth in wide-open areas under appliances. Apply boric acid in thin lines along walls and inside cabinets. Together, these 2 powders create a killing zone that no cockroach can survive. Bonus tip 2, prevent new cockroaches from entering. Cockroaches enter your home through gaps around pipes, cracks in walls, and under doors. After eliminating your infestation, seal all pipe entry points with caulk. It costs $3 and takes 10 minutes. This prevents new cockroaches from ever entering. Bonus tip 3, the grocery bag trick. Do you know one of the most common ways cockroaches enter clean homes? Grocery bags. Cockroaches lay eggs inside paper and cardboard. When you bring grocery bags or cardboard boxes into your home, you may be bringing cockroach eggs with them. Always unpack groceries in the garage or outside. Never bring cardboard boxes inside. Transfer food into sealed containers immediately. This one habit will prevent 80% of cockroach infestations before they even start. Let's recap everything we covered today. A $1 boric acid powder eliminates any cockroach infestation permanently within 72 hours. The key is applying it in a line so thin you can barely see it, along cockroach highways under appliances, inside cabinets, and around pipes. Mix it with peanut butter to make it 3 times more effective. Do not disturb it for 72 hours, and let it spread through the entire colony. Reapply a thin maintenance layer and your home will be cockroach-free forever. Pest control companies charge $150 to $300 per visit for this. You just learned it for free. Now, if this video saved you money today, subscribe right now. Every single week, I post a new video exposing a cheap fix that big companies do not want you to know about. Last week, I showed you how a $1 kitchen liquid removes any toilet stain permanently. Next week, I am going to show you how a $2 spray removes all car rust forever. Dealers charge $400 for this exact treatment. You do not want to miss that one. Drop a comment below. Tell me, have you ever paid a pest control company and had the cockroaches come back anyway? I read every comment. Thank you for watching Dr. Lisa Survival. I will see you next week.